Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? Hope so you all will be fine. So today we are going to start our first lecture for subject physics unit 3 and the chapter name is dynamics. Firstly we should know about the word dynamics. Dynamics is the branch of physics that deals with the effect of outside forces or on something, and the word mechanics, it is also the branch of mechanics related to mechanics, and mechanics is machinery or working parts of something. So we will start our chapter from the main concept of this chapter. In this chapter we will learn about momentum, force, inertia, friction and many other things, and the main things in this chapter we will learn are Newton's laws of motion and energy conservation in momentum. So we will start our lecture from the definitions of force, inertia and momentum. About force you already know, and inertia is a new word for you. So inertia is object ability to resist change in motion. Resist mean ability to doing something stop, or to, if work is doing, then anything that is going to stop this work is known as inertia. It is actually a resisting force. And momentum is a product of mass of a particle and its velocity. Velocity means anything that speed up another thing in given direction. So these were the basic definitions. So we will in Newton laws of motion, these are of fundamental importance in understanding the causes of motion of a body. As you know, the laws which were given by Newton are known as Newton laws, and in your previous lecture you have learned a little bit about them, but we will explain in this chapter. So before we discussing these laws, it is appropriate to understand various terms such as forces of inertia and momentum. So first one is force. We can open a door either by pushing or pulling it. So without applying force, a door can't be opened or can't be closed. As shown in figure 3.1, in this figure there shows that a man pushing a cart. The push may be move the cart or change the direction of its motion. Motion means movement, or may stop the moving cart. If this man wants to change the direction of the cart, then it will move in that direction if he applied force. And if he want to stop that cart by applying a large amount of force, then it must be stopped by applying the force. A batsman in figure 3.2 is changing the direction of moving ball by pushing it with bat. In figure 3.2, a ball is turned into different direction as it pushed by batsman. All this is due to the batsman force that he is applying on bat. A force may not always cause a body to move. They are saying that a force can't always change or always be a reason a body to move. Sometimes you applied force, but that things stay in that position. They can't move or change their position. You can take example of wall. Look at the picture shown in figure 3.3. A boy is pushing a wall and is thus trying to move it. Does this wall can move by applying large amount of force? No, it can't be, because it is still and fixed in its position. Could he move the ball? Definitely no. A goalkeeper needs a force to stop a ball coming from him as shown in figure 3.4. He applied force, and by applying force he can resist the ball to coming into the net. Thus we understand that a force moves or tends to move. Tends to mean like it is acting, that it is moving. Stops or tends to stop the motion of body. All this is due to force. The force can also change the direction of motion of a body. What happens when you press a balloon? When we press a balloon, definitely it can't be pressed. You can cut an apple with a knife by pushing its sharp edge into the apple. Thus, a force can also change the shape or size of body on which it acts. Now we talk about inertia. Galileo observed that it is easy to move or stop light object than heavier one. Obviously, this is understood that the things that are lighter, we can move them very easily, and the things that are heavier due to their mass can't move by that force which is we are using in lighter things. Heavier objects are difficult to move, or if we moving, then difficult to stop. Newton observed that Newton found the result that everybody resist means to stop something or try to stop. Resist the change in state condition of rest or uniform motion in straight line. He called the property of matter as inertia. That was the definition of inertia. He related the inertia of body with its mass. Greater the mass of bodies, the greater the force would be applied to act upon it. Inertia of body is its property due to which it resists any change in its state of rest or motion. So that was our topic about physics and dynamics, and in our next chapter we will make detail of other things. So take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.